Okay guys, we are going to a little ghost town. Well, it's a semi-ghost town. There's still people here. But it's got some
In 1,000 feet, continue straight.
and we have GPS telling us where to go. But we're going to a little town that has some historic buildings and some remnants of the past. And it's way out here in the middle of nothing. And the GPS lady's being rude, but
it's a historic mining town.
Yeah, historic mining town. Look at that up there on the hill. It's really funny. All over the desert, you see nothing left but fireplaces.
In 800 feet, you will arrive at your destination.
Yes, lady, we know. Okay, well here we are, the little town of Aurora.
Tuscarora.
Tuscarora. Out in the middle of nothing. On very, oh my goodness, very iffy roads. Yeah, it was good for a while. This is, yeah. You want to pull it? That you don't see every day. Look at that, a pay telephone. That's unbelievable. That's so funny. This is their cute little post office. Isn't that funny? So, this was kind of like an unplanned trip. And I have no boots. So my feet are going to get wet and probably a little muddy. But you know what? We drove all the way out here in the high desert, in the middle of nowhere. And if you listen, the silence is almost deafening out here. Listen. I mean, you just don't hear anything. So we're going to... There's Miss Sandra. She's already ahead of me. She was smart. She wore boots. But this was an unplanned last-minute trip, so... But we came all this way, and if I get my feet wet, then oh well. I'm not going to stop just because of that.
First I wore boots and had like tons of snow.
Yeah. She's the smart one. So...
they're not waterproof.
That's all right. I mean, we came all this way. If we get our feet wet, then so be it. But this is a little bit of snow they got up here. So we're going to see what we can see. At least it's a nice sunny day. We're not, lots of snow still, but we're not fighting the rain and all the yuck. That's nice. This is an interesting old building. I wonder what that was. Looks like there's a Christmas tree or something in the window.
Well, I think they still use it because there's some nice looking public restrooms behind it.
Yeah, and there's a, let's go see what this plaque says.
It's a lodge.
Oh, Tuscarora Lodge. Rabbit tracks. Oop. Tuscarora Lodge. Founded, well, that can't be right. I think it meant to say 1878. It says 5878. Placed by Elko Lodge number 15. Okay. Oh, it's just like a meeting hall. You can see inside there. It's just a lodge hall. Nice little porch. Nice place to sit. Okay, let's walk on up the hill. Gosh, it's quiet out here. It's unbelievably quiet. Huh? Yeah, it's eerily quiet. Where are you going?
This place down here is a little art place. They have a little summer retreat here.
Oh, really? It's a little art place?
Yeah,
Oh.
a little summer retreat where you make pottery and stuff.
Oh, that's really cool. I'll get back with you guys when we get down there. There's a little plaque here, shaped like the state of Nevada, in front of this pottery house here. What does it say? It's Hotel and Pottery School. And the sign says, this building was moved from Cornucopia, Nevada, which I've never heard of, to its present site in 1877. In 1881, it was purchased by Elizabeth Zweifel. Through the years, it has served as a rooming house, post office, telephone office, justice court, law office, schoolhouse. This was a schoolhouse? The first man buried in Tuscarora is believed to have been murdered in this house. In 1972, the Parks family purchased the building. It serves today as a dormitory and gallery for their world-famous Tuscarora Pottery School. Wow, that's very interesting. This little old house has had quite a history.
It has.
Look at this old gas pump, guys. Man, that is ancient. What? Oh, I'm echoing.
The whole town can hear you.
It's so quiet here. My daughter told me, be quiet because the whole town can hear me talking. Anyway, I thought that gas pump was cool. This truck, guys.
This is like the one in Midas.
That is such a cool truck. And look at the driver. Skeleton. The skeleton in the truck, driving the truck. That's pretty cool. Look at these old tractors. I hope I'm getting them okay on the film here. The sun's on my camera and I can't see. Those are really cool. Old equipment just sitting up here. That's awesome. Look at this, guys. Isn't that cool? What a landscape. This is awesome. Okay, before we leave Tuscarora, we're going to take a quick look at the cemetery. It was established in 1870. And if I sound like I'm huffing and puffing, it's because we're quite a ways up in the really high desert. And it's a little harder to breathe up here, huh, Miss Sandra?
It is, especially with the cold air. It
Yeah,
it makes it worse.
This air is freezing. I mean, it's like our faces are like numb.
Oh, and I'm horribly out of shape. That's a whole different topic.
Yeah, we're both out of shape, so we're going to check out this little cemetery.
Maybe if I don't think.
Altitude makes a difference.
It does.
Holy cow.
We're near the Awahi Desert, so we're up pretty high.
It's like the air is so cold and so crisp. I can't get that with one hand. Can you get that? Are you reading?
Yeah, sorry.
What, is it anything interesting?
It's just basically
Just behave.
make sure you show your respect.
Yeah.
You know, don't vandalize.
Please do not make rubbings. They can damage the headstones.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we're going to be good. We're not going to vandalize.
It says please keep the gate closed. I don't even know how to. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, it goes. No.
Can we? Maybe we'll go in the cemetery. I'm not
You know,
sure.
It helps if you have the right end.
There we go. Now we can go in. Oh my goodness, this ground is like, oh.
Yeah.
Ooh, ooh.
I'll throw my boots away by the time we're done.
Yeah, we'll stay on the vegetation because you step on the dirt and you're going to sink. Holy cow.
I don't know how to do this back up.
Well, just leave it because
Fine.
we'll do it when we get back. There's nobody here but us.
I'd be smarter than the latch. Apparently I'm not.
Now these are more recent. This is like 2000, 1996.
Yeah.
So let's go on into the older part.
Well, there's some older ones right here.
Yeah,
Maybe
let's-
they're all part of the same family.
Could be.
Alright,
Yeah, this is better. Looks like they tried to put gravel up around it. Oh, that's quite a snowdrift.
Yeah.
Can't read that headstone. I'll try to go around this way. Yeah, my feet are getting a little wet now. Oh good, we're on vegetation. We're not going to sink, I hope. You okay?
Yeah.
If you fall down, I'm going to get it on camera.
Yeah, I'm sure you will.
This is sad. There's a little grave here. Was here. Got knocked down. Oh, that's awesome. It's really cool looking. Look at that old fence. That's amazing. I love it. This one over here too. That's pretty cool. Wow.
They were so ornate.
They were. They're beautiful. Oh,
Can you go up that way?
yeah.
Yeah, this is a pretty big group right here.
As long as we stay on the vegetation, we should be okay. Just don't get over in the dirt or you will sink. Ew. This is pretty old here. The sign is it's really pretty. I don't know if you can see. It's like flowers, lilies on the top there, but it's so worn. Can't really see. Now this is a really old one right here. Really, really old one. Just has a wood headstone.
Oh, yeah.
Let me see if I can see that. Yeah, I know. I'm trying not to sink down here. Oh.
Here's an idea. Why don't you go around this way where there's a little snow? Go around to the other side where there's no snow.
You know what? Don't get logical on me. Oh, that makes sense. Whoa.
See, like this. Much cuter.
Okay. This was Estella Clausen. Died May 4th, 1894. She was only 16 years old. Oh, that's sad. She died in 1894. That's sad. Oh, we missed that big one right there. That's a big one. Okay. Oh man, it's cold. Whew. It's so cold I can feel it in my lungs. Okay. This is Dennis Lanahan. Died September 1878. He was 41. What's it say? Can you read that? Something about something of the justice? Something about justice. I don't know.
That doesn't help.
May his soul rest in peace.
The memory of this is the memory of the justice blessed, maybe?
All right, who knows?
May his son,
His soul.
rest in peace.
Well, that's a pretty nice looking headstone still for 1878, isn't it?
They must have got rich off the money out here and been able to afford that.
Yeah.
It's like marble or something.
And the way that they have the tassels down the side, maybe he was a pastor or something.
Yeah, well, it says justice. Maybe he was like
Justice of the Peace or something?
Justice of the Peace, or yeah, somebody in authority.
Maybe. I feel like I'm breathing ice.
Yeah, and my face is starting to hurt.
Yeah. Well, we don't have much to look at. It'll be okay. We came all the way up here. We're going to cover everything. It's another really old one. Look at that one's fallen down. I'm not going through. Oh, I know.
It is.
Tiny. Little tiny one there. It's probably a small child or a baby. You know, I think either we go up that way or we're just going to have to stop. I'm not going through this big snowdrift with no boots on.
Look at this drift right here.
I know.
Holy cow.
That's a big, nice, ornate one over there. Way over there. We're going to have to quit. My fingers actually hurt.
Yeah, my eyeballs are starting to freeze or something.
It's high altitude and this cold air is like, oh my goodness, I almost sank. Yeah. If I sink, throw me a rope, will ya?
Okay.
I laugh, but that's not funny. That could happen. Wow. Some of these are, gosh, this cemetery is really old. We'd have to come back here in the summer to really cover the whole thing. But I think we're going to call it quits for now because I can't even feel my fingers anymore. We weren't quite equipped for this kind of cold. Oh, look at the mountains though around. Isn't it cool? Yeah, the high desert is very pretty.
It's so quiet, it's almost deafening.
That's what I said earlier. I mean, it is so quiet that it's almost too loud quiet. If that makes any sense. All the mountains surrounding us all covered in white. Okay. Okay, guys. I think we're going to have to wrap this up for Tuscarora, Nevada. And thank you, Sandra, for coming along.
You're welcome.
So we're taking a girls' day out, freezing our butts off. Alright guys, well you have a good day, good night, good evening, wherever you are. And like and subscribe. And we're going to come back up here in the spring when it's not so mushy, icky, and freezing. Because I'm not kidding, my face is frozen, my fingers are frozen.
I think my eyeballs are freezing. I'm having issues with my eyes.
Her eyeballs are freezing.
My eyeballs are freezing.
Feels like we're breathing ice. Okay, well, we're going to go back and get in the car and get in the heater, but I just wanted to show you this really neat little cemetery up in the mountains. We're in the really high desert right now. And it is like, the air is so clear and so cold, it's like biting cold. So we're going to go get in where it's warm. So we'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.